couple of things that are standard is you're always going to run Betrayal if you can do the gear conversion. Gear conversion comes when you have, I think it's like 55 of each of the Vicus and Volton hard mode material collected total on the character. Once you have that, you can go into your preset and you can equip the two different sets that you want to use by doing the gear change. The only thing you have to do for that to work is you have to create a second set here. So there's number 2 and then number 1, and then you just switch between those through the preset. So that's one thing you want to do, is you want to make sure as a default on all your characters you use Betrayal, and then you want to sub out Grudge for Pre-Emptive Strike. Makes it really easy to do that if you're using Grudge in your class as the equipped engravings. If you're not doing that, then it makes it a little more tricky to use Pre-Emptive Strike. But Pre-Emptive Strike gives you insta crit, and it's a large crit on anything that you hit the first time. So it's very helpful in Chaos Dungeon. So outside of that, for Pistoleer specifically, you're going to put 10 points in Dexter Shot and get agile movement, excellent mobility, and then a third charge. So normally you only do 7 points in this, but in Chaos Dungeon you want 10, so that you can get this third charge, and it's awesome to just be able to like do a circle with it. And then you put Rage in there. Spiral Tracker in Chaos Dungeon, you put Weakness Exposure on. Quick Pace for movement speed. You could also do one of these other ones if you want. You'll be max move speed by the third one anyway, but if you want to move around quick at the beginning, that's good. And then Heavy Duty. You'll do Conviction, and then the ATOT-O2 grenade. You're wanting Wide Explosion, Enhanced Grenade, and Fireworks. Fireworks will make it so you throw 3 grenades instead of 1. And you do Bleed. Equilibrium, High Speed Shot, Enemy Raid. This makes it into a 360 ability. And then Crit Rate, so that it's just guaranteed critting all over everybody's faces. You put Judgment in that. Quick Shot, Swift Fingers, Initiate Shot, Final Light, which is the same that you would run in your raid build. The reason why you do this ability is to one-shot elites, and also so to help you kill the boss if you get in one of those boss rooms, because those are pretty annoying. Next one is Deathfire. Oh, for quick shot you do Epic Gilwin. Deathfire, you want Swift Fingers, Chain Throw, Infinite Decimation, and then your fastest Gilwin that you have. And then Meteor Stream, Weak Point Detection, Wide Explosion, Meter Fall. You're just pivoting from Piercing Explosion to Wide Explosion. Increase the radius. Then an Epic, Casting Speed, and then 4 points into Somersault with a quick recharge or whatever you want on this one. But quick recharge would be best. And then just attack speed, so it gets off faster. You could, if you wanted, put no points in this and put another in Spiral Tracker, but Spiral Tracker doesn't really do a ton of damage, so it's not super important to have 12 points in that. So that's the Chaos Dungeon build for Pistoleer. And then usually I just use Dexter Shot to gather everything up. And then Equilibrium and Spiral Tracker can be combined together. Just paralyze and then wipe the raid out, or wipe the mobs up. And I use Death Strike or Deathfire as a way to take care of normal mobs versus the elite mobs, because it also paralyzes them when you're doing the first part of it. And the thing, if you're finding yourself like taking too much damage in a Chaos Dungeon, it's because you're not paralyzing the mobs enough or CCing the mobs enough. And so having abilities that you are aware of how the paralyze effect works on them will keep you healthier longer. and then you don't have to use potions. Whereas if you're just like standing there tanking everything while you cast like one really long ability, you're gonna end up having a bad time. And then for the big boss that comes out, you just use your Awakening and he'll die. Because Pistoleer's Awakening does a lot of damage, especially with Pre-Emptive Strike. The only reason he won't die is if you accidentally hit him with like Dexter shot on your way to him. And it really doesn't matter how undergeared you are, you'll still should one-shot it with Pre-Emptive Strike. Like maybe if you had 0 spec, it won't work. Why are these things so... I really think they need to fix the physics on those orbs. Like sometimes they just go right to you, and then other times like you're just standing there, like I just did, doing nothing. But you can see how they're sort of paralyzed if you use Spiral Tracker. That keeps you safe.